And then we move on to night glam. So what do we do for night glam? Even if we are in the same dress, from the day to the night, what do we have to do? Now, how many of you do not drive to work? So you all commute by public transport, let's say. So it's a bit inconvenient sometimes when you think about transforming yourself to night glam in a wink. So what I always advise my clients is very simple. All you have to do is, probably, I think it's not very difficult to carry or to always stand by an extra pair of shoes in your office. I'm sure you have more than 3 or 4 pairs of shoes, and you can easily afford to place one in your office. Just to stand by, so that what if suddenly your girlfriend calls you and say, hey, tonight, I just had a promotion and I want to party tonight, I want to celebrate. And then you go like, what time? Like, in the next hour, let's meet. Because it's like, she calls you at 5 and you say, in the next hour, let's meet. You go like, oh dear, but I need to go home and change. Say, no, girl, you're not going back to change. I'm too excited, I want to go out. And then there's, a happy hour. We have to catch the happy hour. So what should you do? Quickly change the pair of new shoes. Put a bit of a shoe that stands out a little bit, a bit glam. And nowadays they have all that, either gladiator shoe, or you have, of course, your python, so-called fabric shoe and all that. So you can use that. Right? Now, again, shoes is a personality, and also you need comfort in shoes. So you must make sure you find one that's comfortable. Some of you might even want a bit of chunky heels. Right? So the shoe can make a difference in glamming yourself up. And the bag. Please put your laptop in the office. Okay, the laptop bag, don't bring it to happy hour. Not very glam, right? So please keep it in your office, all right? Then use a clutch bag. It's always nice. So a small bag, or you can have a very nice sling, bling bag, so that when you want to go partying, you want to boogie the night, you don't want to hold anything. Because I have gone to a lot of pubs and I see, all the ladies boogieing with those large handbags, and they go like, pushing each other and showing. And then they don't know, like, where to put my bag? And not every so-called pub or clubs have lockers for you. So please always stand by also a bling bag in your office. So is it very difficult to place these 2 items in your office? No, right? So think about it. And I'm sure it's quite safe to place it in your office, right? As long as it's not a pair of Jimmy Choos, it's fine. You can place it in your office, right? So next, then earrings. Is it very difficult to place an extra pair of earrings in your office? How heavy or how large can a pair of earrings be? So you can stand by like a little, sometimes you can have a nice little tray where you place some various accessories. I'm not asking you to have that wardrobe in your office. Otherwise, your bosses will think, well, what are you doing, huh? Every day just, taking out different accessories to try and see where you're going. So a pair of nice earrings, okay, this time you can wear. Usually I advise my clients that when you go for work, don't wear big dangling earrings because it's very distracting. Sometimes when you do presentation and all that. So you can carry that along. And also you can have nice chunky bangles. Or you can opt for rings. So it's all up to you, because these are very easy to carry items and they can glam up your look. So like I said earlier, effort that you need to put in. Okay, none of these can be done in a wink if you don't expect to carry anything. Unless you want to put on all inside, hide. Then at night, peel off, start taking out. Alright, so it's a bit difficult. So I don't think you can do that. Alright, so please do something. Alright, so next, what are our perfect day to night dresses for the classic? Like I mentioned just now, I have gone through from day classic, day chic, day glam. But I also like to identify personality, because it's not very fair to say everybody would wear the same thing. And because there are so many of you here today, it's very difficult to bring everything here. So some of it has to be on the slides. So day to night for the classic. Now, a lot of you are black, always wearing black. You like your neutral colors. Now, you like your neutral colors. That's fine. Okay? But sometimes you might need something different. Like, for example, look at this black dress. A very classic look. Classics are people who like quality style and also a style that can be worn over the years so that you don't have to spend a lot of money. But that also means that your dresses have to be very well maintained. They either have to be hand washed or dry clean if you want to extend the lifespan of your dress. It's very important. I always tell my clients, no point spending so much money on a very beautiful dress or nice looking dress, and then at the end of the day, you just spin it in a washing machine and there it goes. Okay? So look at this. This is a very nice classic look. Instead of just, it looks like an LBD, but with a twist because it has white hemline and white calves over here. And it's not full length, it's 3/4. And in Singapore, if you want a very corporate look, but yet not too stiff, okay, because we don't want to always be in our boardroom styles, like, wearing long sleeves, so you can opt for 3/4, or sometimes even less. Okay? So it depends. And at the same time, it can also help cover or camouflage your flaws, where some of us might feel that, we like to cover our arms a bit. Okay? So these are things you can do. And at night, what you can do is day, you don't have to wear the stockings, but at night you can wear a pair of opaque stockings, a black opaque stockings. That means you can't see your legs at all, so it's just black throughout. So it might look quite nice. Okay? At night, you just change it to this. So again, this can be a very nice day, of course, day look for your work, and you put this little thin belt here so as to enhance your waist and to give it a little bit of a so-called silhouette. Now, at night, what you can do is you can change this thin belt to a bling belt. You can have a bling, you can use a bling bling belt, and it can be something bigger. Or you could throw over a necklace. It all depends. Okay? So again, a very nice, simple black dress that a lot of you like. Okay? So all these are very classic pieces, and you can wear it from day to night. Okay? You just need to, like what I mentioned, bring some accessories and then change your handbag, and you can have the night look. Right? So this is the classic. How many of you fall under classic? You think you are classic? Okay? Hands up. Okay? We usually get quite a number of classics. Okay? Then we have the natural. What are the naturals? The naturals are ladies who love wearing jeans, t-shirt, anything that doesn't need much fuss. No fuss. Okay? And they do not like to iron most of their clothes. They like wrinkle-free stuff. How many of you are like that? I'll see more hands usually. Okay? We call it the very bo chap style sometimes. No, it's just that, yes, in Singapore, it can get a little bit warm, and when you wear, of course, shirts that get creased easily, especially after you have to walk, under the sun, and sometimes you sweat, you perspire, okay? And you don't want all that to look untidy. So maybe that's why a lot of us prefer wrinkle-free clothes. Okay? So the naturals are, even though you may be natural, but still you can wear, of course, a look that is quite casual, smart. So ladies, most naturals tend to be very casual, very dressed down. But there is a problem with the dress codes here in Singapore sometimes. We do not define it correctly. Because a lot of times when we say dress down or casual, smart, we really mean no jeans. But if you want to wear a pair of jeans, please opt for a darker pair of jeans without any holes, without any, so-called no tatter, no torn. Okay? But if your jeans has very nice bling bling, sometimes you have those embellishments and those sequins a little bit. Yes, it can look casual, smart. It can up your look by a level up. Okay, so you might want to consider that as well. Okay. And natural, you'll find that they like to wear like knitted tops. Okay, those pull over sweaters or those pull over looks. Okay. And a lot of us have those knitted tops, lightweight tops, and we just want to just push it up, so-called push up the sleeve up. Okay. And then we just tuck in, or sometimes we don't even tuck in. Right? And so we just like to sometimes wear a shirt dress. A shirt dress, it's just button. And sometimes it's polyester because then it doesn't get very, very so-called crease. And sometimes it's those raincoat style. Right? And of course, same thing is like very simple look. So it's all of these actually is so-called crease-free. You don't really need to spend a lot of time, right, in ironing them. Okay? But you can find such so-called clothes sometimes. So you have to go around to look for them.